Jared Polin, FronosPhoto.com, and I'm here with the GoPro Hero 3. Did I say that right? GoPro Hero. Be a hero! Get a GoPro! So as some of you guys know, I've unboxed this thing. I've given it a few sniffy sniffs, but I'll tell you what it smells like in a couple minutes. I unboxed it because I've never touched one of these cameras before, and there's a lot of parts that come with it, and so I have a lot of different thoughts and ideas about what I like off the bat, what I don't like off the bat. Now, this isn't the full-on review just yet. This is just talking about the stuff that comes in the box and my first thoughts just playing with it and trying to figure some things out. So first things first, you get the Hero 3. It comes in the waterproof case. So that's what it comes with. It comes packed with the in a whole different type of box thing. There's a lot of stuff in there. We'll go over that in a minute. But let's look at the camera itself. It is small. It is cool. You got to figure out how to open up the lift this, press this button over, lift this, boom, pops it out. So what I like about this Hero 3, other than it's really, really small when it's outside of the case, which is something we're going to talk about soon, but the quality and the capabilities of this camera are just insane. As you know, I've had a contour camera for a while, and I like some things about it, but what this camera does, 4K, 2.7K, 1440, 1080 at 60 frames a second, the offerings that this camera has are just incredible. It's a 2.8 lens. I believe they said it's 6 elements. It is a really nice quality camera. It feels good. It's got this nice rubber coating, takes a battery. And what I'm most happy about is the app, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. It's not updated yet as the time of making this video to allow me to use it to control the Hero 3. This is the black edition, by the way, but you know, I'll be happy about that a little bit later. It's a little awkward using this really small screen to try and set the camera up. That's why I can't wait to have the app functioning, because not only can you preview the video on this, meaning you don't need a screen, because that's a downfall of a lot of these cameras. You don't know where it's looking. You don't know what it looks like. So when you can preview it on the iPhone or the iPad or the Android devices, you're going to be much better off when you're shooting your video. Also, that I can control the settings of the camera from the phone, from what I've read, that's going to be a bonus, because it's just going to be so much easier to touch and change the settings that you want. Say you want to go from 60 frames to 30 frames to a different frame rate to wide, ultra wide, or narrow, all the different settings of the camera. I like that capability, but right off the bat, I can't do that yet until that update happens. What I'm not happy about with this camera is that it's not that it comes with this case that I'm not happy that it comes with an underwater case. I'm not happy with the fact that without the case it's so much smaller, and I can't really use it unless I'm going to hold it and do something. There is no tripod mount on the bottom, so there's really no way for me to mount this unless I spend another $40 and pick up the frame, the GoPro frame. GoPro sells a lot of accessories. That's what they do. There seems to be a lot of money to be made in accessories, but you have to spend 40 bucks for the frame. You would think that it would come with the frame, and then they'd make you buy the underwater housing. Why don't I want to shoot with the underwater housing when I'm not underwater? Because it's the same reason why I don't use filters in front of my lenses. Because here's a piece of plastic going in front of this lens. So now you're shooting through something in order to get the image. I would just like to wrap this thing up in that frame, which isn't out yet, which I'm going to buy one. I'm going to spend the 40 bucks to get it because I want to have nothing in front of this lens when I'm shooting general things. If I am doing action sports and getting beat up and all this, I'll use the casing to protect it. But right off the bat, not coming with that thing to shoot with, I'm not too happy with. I ordered, I believe it was 10 bucks for the mount to allow me to put it onto a tripod so I can put it as a third-person shooter camera. I like that, but it came with this army thing. It's all cheap plastic. You know, if it takes a beating, it's gonna break, I think. So that's the camera. Really like the camera. Let's show you the battery. It's a very small battery. Can I open it? It does smell good though. Do you know what it does smell like? It smells like the beaches of Aruba. That's where I'm going to be testing this out. So look forward to that coming from Aruba. I'll be swimming in the ocean and running on the beach and being Fabio. Okay, So the door comes off, and then on the battery, which they say you get 88 minutes of battery life, so it has a tab on it. I almost ripped the tab off because I thought you were supposed to do that. I didn't realize that you weren't supposed to do that. So that goes in here. You get your 88 minutes with Wi-Fi off. Put the battery door back on, boom. So something else on it. Now it takes a micro SD card. I have a 64 gig in there. You see, I just took this door off. There is no way to attach this or keep it attached to the body. So you're gonna lose this most likely if you're not really careful. It protects the micro SD card, the USB, and the mini HDMI, but also it has the microphone over there as well. So I need to get the, well, whatever. Let's go through some of the other things. It comes with the Wi-Fi remote. Boom. There's this thing that comes in here, and this is how you charge it. It has a proprietary charger for the USB. It literally goes like this, clicks in, and lets you charge it. So if you lose this, you're gonna have to buy a new one from their accessory store. So that comes out. This works underwater as well. Comes with a USB cable. I purchased the 3.5 millimeter mic adapter so that I can plug external microphones in. So when I'm podcasting, we can go right from the board into the camera. So it would have synced up audio for the podcasts. I like that. And it comes with some other accessories. A back door, which isn't waterproof. It lets in the audio a little better. And just little odds and ends feet for it. So honestly, you know, from the quick test of just playing with the video, it looks fantastic. It looks amazing. And we're going to have a full-on review coming up when I get back from Aruba, playing with this in Aruba. That's my excuse for going to Aruba, is to test this out, right? Can I say that? I don't know. No. But it seems like a really amazing quality. The reason I went with this over the new Contour is because this just blows it out of the water with the specs. And from the sample videos that I've seen on YouTube, they look amazing. So really, it smells good. It's a small it's a small camera. It does feel like it has some heft to it for what it is, but I really can't wait to get the frame for it and just use this as a third-person shooter camera, the podcasting camera to record the podcast. May get a couple of these to make these podcasts better, and that's it. So I hope this didn't go too long. I really do like this, but there were some of those things that I didn't like right off the bat, which I talked about, that I'm sure they will be talked about more when I get into the review. So there you have it. That is a preview of the GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. And that's it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya. Are you subscribed yet on the YouTube channel? Well, click this subscribe button right here. Also click this box if you want to be emailed every time I upload a new video so you can get the latest video uploads as they happen. And also, if you haven't signed up for the free user's guide, sign up right here. Put your name, email address in here, hit send it. You will get a free ebook sent to your email, as well as a link to a 60-minute long video on flash photography in the studio that Adam and I created. So please do that, and we'll see you.